This tutorial shows how to use the new navigation and data entry options in version 7 of PalmTech. Version 7 of PalmTech includes many new features, including an all-new toolbar and a new way of entering data. To get started, let's take a look at the new toolbar. Right now, we have an inspection open, or we are looking at the Choose Category screen. At the top, we have our new toolbar, which allows us to mark categories NA, edit categories, email the reports, upload the inspection, as well as review. It also includes several other options, but to the size of the screen we are using, you can't see them all at once. To be able to see the rest of the options, all we have to do is swipe our finger across the toolbar from right to left, and we'll see the rest of the options. And of course, when we do this, we see we have a picture review, final comments, save as, and finally, settings. Let's go ahead and swipe back, and we're going to take a look at how to mark a category is not applicable and how to edit one. To mark a category not applicable, all we have to do is press and then hold on the NA icon and then drag and drop it to the category we want to mark not applicable. Let's go ahead and mark the outbuilding category NA. So to do this, we'll press our finger down, then we're going to drag it down to the outbuilding and let go. And as you can now see, outbuilding is marked not applicable. You can use the edit icon the same way. Let's say we wanted to rename the garage carport category to say just garage. To do this, we're going to drag the edit icon to this line, which we'll do now. So we'll tap and just hold and let go. Once we do this, we now have the option to copy the category, rename it, delete it, or if we don't want to edit it at all, we can simply tap on close. We're going to go ahead and rename it so we can change the category's name. So we're going to tap on rename. And when we do this, a box will pop up which we can tap in. And then we just simply need to take out the part we don't want, make the changes. And once done, we can tap on save. And as you can see, the category has now been renamed the garage. You can use the edit icon by dragging and dropping it onto any category to rename a category, copy it, delete it, or you can actually paste the category that you've previously copied. Now, let's go into the lots and grounds category to take a look at a few changes we have there. Just like we had on the Choose Category screen, we have a toolbar at the top which we can swipe to see all the options available. We also have the edit icon that we can drag and drop onto lines to rename, copy, delete, or paste a previously copied line. Another feature that has been added in is the ability to enter data by using tap and hold. The way this works is that you can tap and then hold down on either a rating, description, or even a note to have it cycle through the items in the drop-down list until you find the proper selection. Let's fill out a couple lines using this process to see how it works. First, we have driveway. Let's say that the driveway is made out of concrete and it's also acceptable. So for this, we're going to hold down our finger, and once we have concrete, we'll let go. And as you can see, it's now been marked as concrete, and of course with auto rating entry, it was set to acceptable. Now for walks, we're going to do the same thing. Let's say the walks are made out of brick. So we're going to hold down our finger and let go once we see brick. For the steps and stoops, we'll choose concrete. Now, when we move the porch, let's say we have an issue here. And because of this, we're going to mark it marginal. So to mark it marginal, we're going to hold down our finger, cycle through the ratings, and let go once we have marginal. For the description, we'll say concrete. Now, since there is an issue with it, we need to enter a note saying what's going on. And for the issue, we're going to say that it's heavily cracked. So for this, we'll come over to our notes. We're going to hold our finger down until we see heavily cracked. And then we'll let go. And as you can see, using the tap and hold makes it very easy and very fast to enter data, including your ratings, description, and your notes, all from this edit category screen. In program settings, you have the option to control how fast the tap and hold cycles through your drop-down settings. So, if you thought this tutorial, as we were going through it, is cycled through it a little bit faster than you would like, no problem. Just slow it down. Or, if you thought what we looked at here was too slow, you can speed it up just as well. This concludes the tutorial on how to use the new navigation and data entry options in version 7 of PalmTech.